If you were preparing to facilitate a conversation on a difficult topic and with people that either disagree with you or disagree with each other, how would you prepare? You said, I need more details about the people disagreeing, how they act when they disagree, their relationship to the other people they're disagreeing with, as well as the problems and solutions that have already been tried. You're also asking, how much time do I have to prepare? As a Scrum Master, yes, all of this. But there are a few things that I would want to note even before this. First, what is the topic? Because remember, the scenario is it's a hot topic. I would want to know, is it a hot topic in life? Is it a hot topic for these people that are engaging in this conversation? And I, as a facilitator, am going to want to know, how do I feel about this topic? Because we also want to be aware of our own bias to determine if we are in fact the right person to be able to facilitate this. Here's a few things that you might encounter. It's a topic that I actually feel very strongly about, and I am unable to come to this conversation without bias. There might be issues regarding demographics in the room, whether it's race, gender. My role as a Scrum Master. Some people don't even like Scrum Masters and take us serious. Maybe I've had disagreements with the people in the conversation and don't feel like it would be productive for me to be the one that's heading it up. In general, knowing the situation and the circumstances, there might be somebody I've identified that would be better to facilitate this conversation than me. Or maybe I pull in somebody to tag team this with for whatever reason. If we have decided that I, in fact, am the best person to facilitate this conversation, here are a few things I would consider. This is when I would lean into what this person responded regarding, what is the topic? Have these people tried to have this conversation before on this topic? How did it go? What went well? What didn't go well? Do I need to talk to each of the people ahead of time before we all come in a room to have this conversation? And we want to know, are we coming in to just get things out in the air? Are we informing each other about a topic? Or are we actually trying to come up with a decision at the end of this session? And are the people that I've been told in this conversation the actual best people to be able to have this conversation? Do we need to pull in anybody else? Do we start with a small group and then have a larger group? Am I in fact facilitating a dialogue, or am I the messenger to be able to lay down the law, state the facts? Once we've got the answers to all of that, then I would have a clear, defined agenda that I would send out to everybody. And if I needed to present any information, I would also send that ahead of time. And I would put in the invite, the agenda, the purpose, and what our expected outcome is. And then I would ask them to let me know if they have any questions or concerns.